You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we don't talk about politics much on this Black and White Sports channel as we do the main channel, but I saw this. We've talked about the Bills a lot and things that's gone on with them, and I felt like this was worth a video, especially in light of the fact that Kathy Hochul, of course, got shown the door the other day after she showed up to Jonathan Diller's funeral. She had no business being there whatsoever. I don't know what people are doing when they vote in New York. I really don't. I swear, if crime got as bad here where I'm at in Texas, I'm pretty sure the sheriffs would deputize armed citizens. They just would not put up with this. I don't know what you guys are voting for. I don't understand. But I can't stand Kathy Hochul. So I wanted to make a video on this because, well, it seems we got a little bit of an abuse of power by Kathy Hochul and New York Democrats for using a luxury suite to watch the Buffalo Bills game. And it was against the Dallas Cowboys, and they've had a complaint filed against them. And I find this hilarious that they're getting nailed over this. And oddly enough, I think there's been so much crime and debauchery and just this Jonathan Diller thing. I think there's an outside chance that Trump will. I think we will be shocked how close he comes to winning that state when the election comes around. I think it's going to be a lot closer than people think in that state. A formal complaint has been made against New York Governor Kathy Hochul and other New York Democrats who have been accused of using their government positions to see the Buffalo Bills face the Dallas Cowboys in a luxury suite last season. Hochul was joined by New York State Assembly Speaker Carl Hesty and New York Majority Leader Crystal Peoples-Stokes. I'm pretty sure I made a video on her over on the Politics channel. Among others in the, quote, I Love New York suite at the Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, December 17, 2023. Lawyer David Grando sent the complaint to the New York State Commission on Ethics and Lobbying in Government. Per the New York Post, very interesting. Quote, it is clear that public officials secured the benefit of the use of the box and the tickets for themselves and their guests for the private benefit and or non-governmental purposes, Grandel letter said. Absolutely. Of course they did. It's clear. You really think they didn't conduct business up there? Stop it. Quote, they clearly abused the power to generate a valuable perk for themselves and lobbyists that a company that was not available to everyday New York citizens and taxpayers. Uh-oh, here we go. The I Love New York suite is controlled by the Empire State Development Corp., which reports to Hochul. Boy, if that's not a conflict of interest, I don't know what is. It's filled with 16 seats and is used to promote New York's economy. Hochul, a Buffalo native, is a diehard Bills fan, while Hesty is a Cowboys fan. That was seen on Hochul's social media the day of the game when she posted a photo of herself, Hesty, and Peoples-Stokes. That's right here, actually. And there's Hochul in the middle, Hesty and Peoples-Stokes, as Buffalonians at Peoples-Stokes, and I believe intolerance for those with opposing opinions, and that's why we decided to allow certain Dallas Cowboys fans to join us at the Buffalo Bills game. Sorry about the score, Carl Hesty. Let's go Buffalo, and that was a blowout. Yeah, Bills demolished the Cowboys 31-10. ESD filed a report about the attendance of Hochul and her guests during the game last season, saying charitable donations equal to the value of the seats in the suite were made. Wow. Hochul's office told New York Post that the proper steps were taken to sit in the suite for the game. Quote, following the guidelines concerning the ESD suite, Governor Hochul gathered with members of the Amherst Chamber of Commerce and Western New York leaders at the Bills game, where they discussed the region's infrastructure and economic growth. I'm sure they're all a bunch of Dems. The governor followed all the state guidelines regarding usage of space, including using personal funds to pay $531 to cover the cost of the tickets, HOCHUL spokesperson Ivy Small said via the Post. The donation was made to feed more Western New York. A.J. Baines, the CEO of Amherst Chamber of Commerce, also noted that there was, quote, very productive discussion on critically important infrastructure for the future of the town of Amherst with HOCHUL in the suite. The problem is nobody trusts them. Okay? I mean, the way they run government, nobody's gonna trust them or anything they say at all. That's your record. That's your bed. Lie in it. ESD spokesperson Matthew Gorton said he told that Hesty's office requested the suite, which was, quote, honored as a courtesy, and all guests were notified of the rules regarding lobbyist attendance and public reporting requirements in advance of the game. Grandu believes the fact that charitable donations were made proves the suite was used for personal use. So he's saying they didn't conduct business. The real problem is the fact that it was just they took advantage of the situation. I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. They feel like they got the power, so they tried to use it to further themselves and for political gain. That's not surprising. An abuse of power from Democrats. Imagine that. I'll probably piss some people off that are subscribed to the channel, but sorry, not sorry. If you don't know by now, I mean, I'm half owner of Black and White Sports, for crying out loud, and Black and White Network. So I don't know what to tell you. If you hadn't kept up with that, then it is what it is. But wow. It's going to be interesting to see where it goes. My guess is it won't go anywhere. I'm sure the system itself is corrupt all the way around. So it'll probably just float off into the ether, and we may or may not ever hear anything about it again. I can't stand HOCHUL. I cannot. Eric Adams, Alvin Bragg, any of those politicians up in there. Letitia James is another one. They're all corrupt, right? It's unbelievable. And Eric Adams, former member of law enforcement, please. You know, there's been rumors that he might switch to a Republican, but I don't know that happens. And if it does, can you trust him? I don't know that I would, you know. I mean, it is what it is. Tell me what you think, Black and White Sports supporters. Make sure you hit subscribe, hit the like button. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.